Dude, I'm ready for today. This is going to be a lot of fun. This show's presented by Summit Racing, if y'all didn't know that. We're talking about sick week records and stats, tons of cool stuff in that segment. If you don't know, my name is Mike Narks. I am the host of the Drag Driver Pete News and the Drag Driver Pete Show, which happens on Wednesday nights. You can see it at the top of the thing there. And Eric, introduce yourself. Tell them what you got going on, dude.
I am Eric White. I am the co host of the show and the news. And then I run my own channel, which is 815 LSX Swaps.
We want to get this show started today. So, you know what we got to do? We got to thank you guys. Thank you for being our race car friends. We can't do this without you guys. Your shares mean all the world to us. So please hit that share button as you come in here. Guys, we can't do it without our sponsors. Thank you, Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Car Change 3D, Howard's Cam, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. And then we're going to have another one that's going to be listed on there here in just a little bit. Summit Racing Speed legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Fueling your passion, they save you money, deliver fast, and offer top-notch service. In 2014, they launched the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts. Find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Also, you can tune in to the On All Cylinders podcast for more automotive discussions. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. I did that a little better this time, right?
Yeah, I'm getting told here it was for free entry, by the way. This is a great photo. What facility is this one from, do you know?
This one looks like Dallas. You know, being that I've been in 3 of them. Now I just got to get to Arizona. That's my next stop. Let's talk about sick week stats and all the stuff that come around that stats, and we're going to go over some records as well. Y'all, 330 people registered day one, 259 finished based on
Yeah.
it. That's pretty tough attrition rate. I have 78% attrition rate, but that is actually incorrect. I think it would be the other way. I think it'd be 21.8% attrition. So apologize about that. I'm not going to post this up till I fix it. But that's pretty crazy. And I'll tell you, there were a lot of folks. Again, we talked about why cars go fast in a show a couple weeks ago was because everything is fresh. But that's also sometimes why people don't make it is because everything is fresh. Hasn't had
Right.
time to test because they're thrashing to get there. One of the coolest things I always look at is, class counts. Who, what was big, who had the most. And obviously DYO for Sick Week is the largest because it encapsulates so many more opportunities for cars, right? So you have a really good chance to win being like a 12 or 13-second car. If you were to go up like, I don't know, again, stick shift here, like Rich Guido talked about. But that's what blew my mind was stick shift with 27 cars.
Yeah, and we've been talking about it over the past couple years on how much stick
Yep.
shift racing has really grown, and it's been incredible.
Yeah, it is absolutely intense. Street Race 275 is in second place with 29 cars, but it's one of 2 850 style classes. And I meant to grab that. Hold on. So we have 6 Street Race with 18 cars, and then Street Race 275 with 29 cars. So really 47 cars made up 850 class racing. Absolutely crazy. Love it. You guys know that's my jam. I love that.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time as being one of our favorite classes.
Yep. Yeah, Rich Keto, where the cool kids hang out. That's right.
Yep. So the number 100 quickest single pass quarter mile was Nick Desimine with a 9.262 on day 3.
Yep. Pretty awesome. That's the sick LTD. Love that car. That dude's super nice. One thing, he was one of the first interviews we did for Drag Driver Pete at Sick Week 2022 because that car is one of my favorites of the week. So yeah, John Dotson here. Great tip here. Don't forget how easy it is to hurt a car in really good air. Cars need more fuel in that air. That is for sure because we saw that quite a bit as well. Cars were going way faster. Tons of personal bests ran all week. A lot of cars. I see Tim Gorley here talking about the 850 racing is definitely top of favorite list. A lot of cars breaking out because the air was so good and the tracks were so good while we were down there. All right. Before the event, we talked about that there were 12 to 15 6-second cars, 6-second capable cars that were going to be there, and only 4 of those finished. How
Yeah.
crazy is that? But that tells you how hard it is to race at that level. So
Yes.
Brett LaSala finished, obviously, Bryant Goldstone, Stefan Gustafsson, and our lady, Alex Taylor. Super cool. Congratulations to those. I mean, that really lays down a hard bar for the beginning of the year. It's going to be really tough to see other events get as fast as Sick Week did. I mean, it's really crazy. We actually this is not on our notes, but we actually end up at the number 100 average is within, I want to say it's like eight one or 8/100ths of where it did for 2023.
Oh wow.
So the only reason it is because we had so many of the really fast cars not make the week. So
Yeah.
I really feel like we will see some 9-second stuff next year.
Yeah. Also, Steve Winningham had a crazy week. For day
Dude,
2, he had a 9.001. Day 3 was a 9.000. Day 4, 9.001. And day 5, 9.007. All this in a stick shift Mustang. That's wild.
crazy, crazy that it is so consistent. So consistent. Absolutely wild. What is Rodney's rods here, Sam?
Uh, 8.5 and 10.0 are natural class limitations. What's weird is everyone has an 8.5 class, but few have a 10.0 class. Thoughts?
Yep. So let's talk about that real quick. That is a great topic for Wednesday night show. I want to dig deep into that. But Rocky Mountain Race Week does have a 10-0, and then Midwest Drags has a 10-0. You know, they have like an SME that they've added to index 10, 11, and 12-second classes or index style classes now. So it's definitely growing. DYO is certainly the largest, and that, obviously is limited to 10-0. And there was actually somebody in that class that ran a perfect 10-0-0-0, but I forgot to put that on the notes, and I don't remember who it was right now. So pretty crazy that all went down. But yes, I agree completely. 10-0 stuff, and that's why we added the 850 points champion and 10-0 points champion to the Dragon Drive Awards whole setup. Presented by Summit Racing. If y'all didn't know that. All right, let's talk about sick week records because this is a big one. So we're going to kind of run through this. Brett LaSala obviously crushed the week.
Yeah.
New, quickest radial pass, quickest radial average, quickest Mustang in drag and drive history, quickest radial and quickest average and pass in drag and drive history, quickest Ford powered car in drag and drive history, quickest Coyote in drag and drive history, and then modified class record in drag and drive history as well. So he really laid it down, and we're going to be working on some artwork for that later on today. Bryant Goldstone unlimited iron record average 651 and single pass record with a 6,427, which is also a personal best for him. That car just continues to go faster. I mean, like,
Yeah.
2 years ago it was 670s, now it's 640s. I mean, that's absolutely crazy.
Yes.
um Glenn Hunter Jr. Pro Street record 7,274 average and a 7,133 single pass. This is for sick week. Michael Ward, Super Street record, but also he is the guy that is the fastest Aussie, right?
Yes. Yes, he was.
That's pretty awesome. I remember you sharing that with us. And then 735 average with a 7,146 single pass. So I know typically we don't do a lot of single pass record stuff, but guys, y'all laid it down for Sig Week. It's pretty amazing. Chad
Yeah.
Figley with the stick shift class average and single pass records. Uh, Chad got down big time. It was pretty awesome to watch. His average was a 7,905 and his single pass was a 7,643. So that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. And then, our lady, Alex Taylor, resets the quickest female of Dragon Drive record with a 697 average and a 6,898 single pass.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Jerry and Matt Sweet reset naturally aspirated records for what would essentially be Pro Street NA, but it is just naturally aspirated with Sick Week now. So we've got naturally aspirated records for both average and single pass. So their average 7.7378 and their single best pass 7.721. Do you hear that? Do you hear how close that is?
Yeah. That's close.
That's how fast they ran. That's
Yeah.
how fast they ran. What's Rich Guido here saying?
That's almost as close as what he's talking about. He said he was about 1 foot away from a third helmet if Kevin Smith would have took out Chad. So close, just kidding. That was
Yeah,
a wild save by Kevin for sure.
man.
That could have been real bad.
Yeah, and got to talk to Kevin for a few minutes, and he said he was so glad that Chad was paying attention. He's like, because a lot of times people just get tunnel vision
Hmm.
and they don't see what's going on in the other lane. But luckily, Chad had, or yeah, Chad saw that and got out of it and on the brakes a little bit. So absolutely awesome. But guys, I want to give it up to the old guys. Randy Seward and Steve Trance reset the street race 275 record the average record with an 85124. So congratulations to them. I have video of that going on. I'm editing that on my way to Dallas today, so that should come out tonight. It's really cool. The ending of that was awesome when Randy accepted the award. It was really cool. So I'm going to lead the video with that. And then James Tall, quickest street race 275 single pass record at 8500.
Yeah, that's not going to get beaten.
Not going to get beaten. Um, and then Brian Acton, sick street race single pass record at an 8500. Our
Oh,
boys, Fast Act Racing.
yeah, also not getting beaten.
Nope, nope, nope. They got that one locked in. Gabby Luan, way to go, girl. Her first time to race in a drag and drive. She takes the Pro DYO spread record at 0.021. Guys, let
Yes.
me tell you how this works. Pro DYO is the distance between your fastest and your slowest passes of the week across 5 days. So
Yeah.
she had 5 passes within 0.021. John Donson's asking what I'm doing in Dallas. We are going to the largest gymnastics meet in the country.
In
So
about 30 minutes.
yeah, yeah, I'll be leaving 43 minutes from right now. Um, Dean Anderson, I want to give a huge shout out to him. Pro DYO single pass record 8500. Again, that class is limited to an 8500 as well. So pretty awesome. It's the only event, and Eric called this out last week. It's the only event to ever have 3 perfect class runs.
We want to thank Molly for being a sponsor. Um, Attention to high performance enthusiasts and sportsman class racers. Meet Molly Motorsports Power Pack Kit, your ultimate solution for power packed performance. Crafted with precision from top quality alloys, our pistons offer tighter clearances and increased resistance. Tailored for various engine families from small block Chevy to Volkswagen and Audi, we've got you covered. What sets us apart? Forged pistons, graphol coating, and phosphate treatment for peak performance and durability. Elevate your ride with Molly Motorsports, where performance meets precision. Unleash power within. Visit mollymotorsports.com for more details. Molly is spelled Mahle.
Man, I'm really excited about that. I know excited is the word of the day, but guys, listen, this is really cool to have this opportunity because this gives us direct insight into somebody that works in voodoo magic, like somebody said earlier.
Yeah.
We,
And
we can ask questions that are things we don't know.
yeah, and for guys like us, we do a lot of turbo LS type stuff, so that transmission is right in our realm. And if I can learn a little more about it and tear them apart, they're everywhere. So I think that'll
Yep.
be perfect and it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Well,
Yep.
guys, let's end the show. I want to say thank you so much to you guys for hanging out. We've had huge numbers this morning. It's been awesome. So thank you so much for being our race car friend. If you haven't done it yet, guys, join the Facebook group. We're going to post there a whole lot coming up as well. And guys, thank you so much to our sponsors: Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Howard's Cams, Performa Built Transmissions, Car Chains 3D, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. Guys, thank you so much for the support. We really, really appreciate everybody that's out there.
Yep. So make sure you guys follow us on social media so you know what day we will be live next week, and we will see you guys next week.
Yep. See you.